A slice of heaven celebrating cheesecake. Cheesecake, is there a dessert more loved? Creamy, rich, and totally irresistible, it's the perfect ending to any meal. Whether you like it plain or topped with fresh fruit, a good cheesecake is a thing of beauty. The best part? Making cheesecake is easier than you think. With a few simple steps, you'll be wowing your friends and family with your baking skills. Ready to get started? Let's bake! Before we start, let's gather our ingredients. This is a crucial step to ensure that everything goes smoothly and you don't miss out on any important components. Having everything ready makes the process smooth and fun. It also helps you stay organized and focused, making the baking experience more enjoyable. For the crust, you'll need graham cracker crumbs. These give the crust its classic flavor. They provide that perfect crunchy base that everyone loves. Sugar adds a touch of sweetness. It balances the flavors and gives the crust a delightful taste. And melted butter? This helps the crust hold its shape. The butter binds the crumbs together, creating a firm and delicious foundation for your cheesecake. For the creamy filling, you'll need cream cheese, the star of the show. Make sure it's at room temperature. This ensures a smooth and creamy texture. Sugar, because every cheesecake deserves some sweetness. It enhances the flavor and adds to the overall richness of the filling. Eggs, these add richness and help the cheesecake set. They provide structure and a velvety texture to the filling. And vanilla extract. A splash of vanilla enhances all the flavors. It adds a subtle yet essential aroma that complements the cream cheese perfectly. First, preheat your oven. We're aiming for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's build that crust. Grab your graham cracker crumbs, sugar, and melted butter. Mix them together until they resemble wet sand. Press this mixture into the bottom of your springform pan. Make sure it's nice and even. We want a sturdy base for our cheesecake. Blind bake the crust for about 10 minutes. This will help it get nice and crispy. Let it cool while we make the filling. Section 4. The creamy, dreamy filling. Now for the best part, the filling. This is where the magic happens, transforming simple ingredients into a luscious, velvety delight. Make sure your cream cheese is nice and soft. Let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes before you start. This will make it easier to mix and ensure a smooth texture. No one wants lumps in their cheesecake. In a large bowl, beat the cream cheese and sugar together until they're light and fluffy. This step is crucial for achieving that perfect creamy consistency. You want a smooth and creamy base for your cheesecake. Take your time to get it just right. Add the eggs one at a time, mixing well after each addition. Don't overmix. Overmixing can incorporate too much air, which can cause cracks in your cheesecake. We don't want any air bubbles in our cheesecake. Gently fold the mixture to keep it smooth and dense. Stir in the vanilla extract. This adds a wonderful depth of flavor that complements the cream cheese perfectly. Just a teaspoon is all you need to add a warm, delicious flavor. Make sure it's well incorporated for an even taste throughout. Section 5. Baking and serving your masterpiece. This is the moment where all your hard work comes together to create a delicious and beautiful dessert. Pour the creamy filling over your cooled crust. Make sure to spread it evenly so that every bite is perfect. Smooth the top with a spatula. This step ensures a beautiful, even surface. Now we bake. Place the springform pan in a larger baking dish. This will be our water bath setup. Fill the larger dish with hot water until it reaches halfway up the sides of the springform pan. Be careful not to splash any water into the cheesecake. This is called a water bath, and it helps the cheesecake bake evenly and prevents cracks. The steam from the water bath creates a gentle, even heat. Bake for about an hour or until the cheesecake is just set around the edges. Keep an eye on it to ensure it doesn't overbake. The center should still be a bit jiggly. That's okay. This jiggle means the cheesecake will be creamy and smooth. It will continue to cook as it cools. This gradual cooling process is crucial. Turn off the oven and let the cheesecake cool inside with the door slightly ajar. This slow cooling helps prevent cracks on the surface. This will help it cool slowly and prevent cracks. Patience is key here. Once completely cool, cover and refrigerate for at least 4 hours, or even better, overnight. This chilling time allows the flavors to meld and the texture to set perfectly. Serve your cheesecake with your favorite toppings. This is where you can get creative. Fresh berries, chocolate sauce, or whipped cream are always delicious. You can also try caramel sauce, nuts, or even a fruit compote. Enjoy every bite of your homemade masterpiece.